Hey there, today we are talking about TPO roofs. TPO roofs are also known as thermoplastic membrane roofs or even PVC. There are some slight variations between the roofs, but they're very similar in composition. A lot of times we'll call them white flat roofs because that's basically what they are. Now over in a companion file, you'll see that we have lots of information as far as cleaning, warranty material, and how-to guides from the manufacturers. You can find that in a TPO companion file over in the how-to section. Typically speaking, these TPO or membrane roofs are going to be in a low slope application. It'll either be a true flat roof or something less than a 412. Now there's several different manufacturers of this type of product. GAF is one in particular, Mule Hide is one. So you'll find different ways of cleaning and different methods of cleaning. One interesting thing I've noticed from reading the manufacturer specs is that none of the manufacturers actually disallow bleach, meaning they don't call bleach out by name and say don't use this. There are other certain products that they do certainly call out by name, saying no acids or no base products on there, but they have not specifically said don't use bleach. What's recommended for cleaning is a household non-abrasive detergent. Some of the manufacturers are also starting to manufacture their own cleaning chemicals as well. Typically speaking, these are sodium metasilicate based. A lot of the manufacturers actually recommend surface cleaning on these roofs as well. They specifically say do not wash or rinse with a pressure washing wand, but you can surface clean at pressures of less than 2000 psi. A lot of them recommend 1500 psi. However, we've found that soft washing with a mild 10% bleach solution actually works great on cleaning these roofs up as well. After we get our solution sprayed out, we'll sometimes take a soft bristle brush and go to areas that are low depression pockets that might have thicker algae buildups in there and scrub those areas after the cleaning solution is working for a little while. We find this helps to break up the debris that's in there and allows us to use a much less lighter solution. One issue you might come into with these TPO and membrane roofs are the roof drains. It's important to find out where these roof drains drain out to. Most times they'll go into a private holding pond, which is acceptable typically to discharge our cleaning solutions and run off into. However, if these roof drains are plumbed directly into a municipal storm sewer system, you'll want to block these roof drains and divert your runoff over the side of the roof. On this next series of pictures, you'll see a rooftop fan from their hood system that really has had a huge grease problem on there. On this particular situation, we had to use a caustic degreaser to remove this grease, and hot water. We did actually have to apply some pressure to this to get this to come off. We had the manager sign off that we were going to be cleaning outside of the typical recommended scope. And when we were done cleaning this and got the grease up, you could see that that buildup of grease had actually caused some lasting damage to this TPO membrane here. So we now have them on a much more regular cleaning schedule on this roof, so hopefully that damage won't reoccur. With the proper mixture on a roof, you should start seeing results in as little as 5 to 10 minutes. You'll want to keep your mixture wet while it's on the roof. Don't let it officially dry. Then you can come in and see some of these problem areas like this. You see it comes up real easily, so just a light scrub brushing on there. Use a lot of a good quality surfactant to help keep your water wet. And then run around with the scrub brush, hit your areas. that haven't completely faded. And then you can begin the rinse process on here of getting these dead algae bodies off. It is a really good idea to at least lightly rinse these roofs. You might not want to go with a hardcore aggressive rinse if you have weather scheduled for the area. If you know that a rain front's going to come in, that could actually really effectively rinse more than you can. So use the weather to your advantage whenever you're thinking about rinsing these roofs off. If you're in a particularly dry climate or you don't have weather or rain forecasted for a few weeks, you might want to be a little more aggressive on your rinse. Otherwise, it can heat up and the dead algae bodies that you've killed from your soft washing can actually bind to the roof again and minimize the effectiveness of your cleaning. So if you don't have any good rain scheduled, you might want to be more aggressive on your rinsing. One of the things we also do is we neutralize these roofs with Agent Halt whenever we are done, just to make sure that there's no active chlorine still sitting on that roof that could possibly cause damage to some of the metal elements that are up there. So neutralization is included in the price of the wash. Highly recommend you guys doing that. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. If you have any questions on any of these flat roofs, these EPDM or TPO roofs, feel free to reach out, holler at me, send me an email here at the Spray Wash Pro. Love to help walk you through one of these. I think you'll find these are just absolutely fantastic projects to tackle and can be very profitable for your company. Wash on, guys.